Rivalry trophies speak to the traditions and the spirit of the contest between schools, and sometimes they also come wrapped as a massive bronze pig. Floyd of Rosedale is on the line in the matchup we have coming up. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Minnesota's offense will have the football first. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Buck. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Well, that worked way better than I thought it would.
Open space, the band might as well start playing. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. There he goes! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Minnesota! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The Hawkeyes are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. He's at touchdown, Golden Gophers. And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so
rivalry game.
beautiful.
Top 5 team. Looks like it's going down.
Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got him. Touchdown, Minnesota! Nice
score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some edge-of-your-seat moments between the Gophers and Hawkeyes, and there's still 2 quarters to go in the fight for the Floyd of Rosedale. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Iowa plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to be careful on offense when you're dialing up the screens. You want to do them on obvious passing situations when you're anticipating the DNs really racing up the field. They didn't have it set up that time.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Minnesota has really fattened up that lead, and the Gophers getting close to capturing Floyd.
And the Gophers have done such a great job handling the emotions, handling the moment, getting closer and closer, and they got Iowa in a good spot. They got them down, and let's be honest, offense is usually a challenge for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, and Minnesota's players, David, to me, they just look dialed in. They look like they've spent some extra time in the film room getting prepared for this game because they know what this game means, not just in the Big Ten Conference, but also to both schools. This is one of the great rivalries in college football, and they have shown up ready to go.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They go to the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's going to do it. So much to the chagrin of the Iowa Hawkeyes, it's Minnesota living high on the hog and bringing home the bacon and capturing Floyd of Rosedale. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Not only the win, but the shutout. Almost 20 first downs. 447 yards of total offense. We started running the ball, kill the clock, get out of here with the win. It's in the rain. 164 rushing yards. 283 passing, kept them to 132. They were only 2 for 8 on third down. We failed in the red zone at the end there. Got the one interception, returned for a touchdown. No penalties for us. They got a penalty. It only cost, well, it cost them way more than 5 yards because it called back a big play. All right, individual stats. The senior QB. 18 of 19 for 283, 4 touchdowns. Karras, the senior running back, 21 carries, 168 yards, and a touch. Both got in, got 1 carry for 2 yards. Quarterback got sacked on the last play. And Van with 6 catches, 77 yards, and a touch. Elmore, 651, 2 touchdowns. He was an undersized tight end, so we basically played him at wide receiver. Buck with 5 catches, 137 yards, and a touch. Real size tight end. He showed out. Scherf, he only got 1 catch for 18 yards. He'll be back next year, possibly. Mayer led the team with 9 pancakes. Trahan with 8. Bess and Ivory each with 7. Quentin and Volick with 5. Led on the defensive side by Abel. He had 9 total tackles. Burgess with 7. Sanchez with 7. Augustine, 6 total tackles. Bowden with 5. Got a few tackles for losses. 2 sacks by the big man Ladd. Allen got a sack. I didn't get one. I was playing as who was I playing as? Watkins all the way down there. You see Watkins down there. 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. I didn't get a sack. He only 232. Bowden with the interception, the sophomore. He had 5 tackles. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in. Stay smart, stay safe. We got more action to come. We're playing college football in 2030. Remix.